Well, nuts. VATS crashed on me, so I've had to reload, and I'm back to where I started this morning. Grr and arg. Never mind. This time, we will head straight for where we're heading. Pants. Yeah, I maybe will try not to use my... hello, dragon, thank you. Yeah, back to the beginning again. Well, at least I've got my Gauss rifle rounds this time. So I'm going to try not to use those up on the way this time. Let's just try going straight there. If I see that hermit crab, I'm going to avoid him this time. I just want to get the quest done. Also, if I see anywhere closer to sleep and save, I will. Jump. Maybe a good idea to sneak most of the way. Yeah, let's try this a different way this time. Right, I'm gonna show you all where I am on the map right now. So I'm here. There might be a building right there. Well, I don't know if that's where the crab was. Probably. That's Echo Lake Lumber down there, which has got raiders and ghouls. No, I need to make a beeline for this place best I can and try and avoid any of the angry wildlife along the way. It's this fog, it makes everybody bonkers. Oh, it's a house. I think I did not find the house before. We should go and have a look at that house and see if there's a bed. Well, okay. Doesn't look like there's much of a house left. Might still be a bed though. Doesn't seem to be anybody around. Let's have a quick look. Resisting the temptation to pick up the junk. Wow, this is... Ooh! That's useful. Yeah. That is knackered. Nothing much of that left. I'll have a look upstairs if there is anything of an upstairs. You know, just a sleeping bag, because you can only save... Ah, mattress! Can I sleep on a mattress? It's showing me that it's got things. Yes, I could probably sleep on a mattress if I get rid of all the bones. There's a blood stain there. I don't like it, but I've got to rest. She's just gonna kind of crunch up on the end that doesn't have any goop on it. Away from the blood stain. Okay. Sort of sleep, kind of sitting up. That's good. I feel rested, and I'm thirsty, but I'm a little bit better off this time. Honestly, even that little bit of getting a bit closer, I've made some progress. I'm hoarding progress. I save a lot. Bobby pin. Ooh, pink. Ah, pink's not really Skylar's colour. She prefers blue. Or sparkly red. Sparkly red's good too. Unless you're going into the third rail, then you're just gonna you know, match with Magnolia, and that's kind of embarrassing. Right, we've got anglers around here, which we do not want to mess with. Oh no, we do not. Anything in the water? No, I think we're fine. Oh, okay, let's just go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Leg it, just run, just run, just run, just run, and get to where we're going. They'll ignore us if we aren't there. Right. Oh, now there's a radstorm coming as well. More anglers. Flipping heck, it's just Anglerville around here. Run, just... Yes, triangle is the jump button. Okay, just leg it. Go, go, go. We don't have to fight them, we won't. With those horse sounds. No, they're anglers. I'm not stopping to look at those either. They're the things with the lamps on the top of their heads. Okay, here we are, Dottie. Yes, I had a VATS crash, Matt. There's no horses. Dragon, there's no horses.
The doc asked me to witness, so I'm witnessing.
Okay, Radstorm. Great timing, Radstorm. Brilliant. Alright, so I know that I can manage it with my pistol, because she's really good with a pistol. I've got frag grenades. Well, let's giddy up Buttercup. I'm thinking I need to make sure I've got that meat on me. I need to go to where I need to drop the meat as well. And I think I need to have a little comfort break, folks. So let me get onto the spot. Yeah, here is good. Right, apparently here is fine. Please excuse me, I am going to put a 1-minute advert on. And let me stick this on pause as well. And I will be right back. I'm back. Okay, thank you for that. Right. So, meat in water. Meat in water. I had some soft shell Milo, didn't I? Down to the S's. Drop. And immediately Yep. Split. Watch out behind you! Essex, what are you doing, man? Nothing is... Seriously? Wow, your course of sense is really special. That's a joke. That's a joke. He just completely ignored the Mirelurk behind him. I'm peckish from lack of food. Oh, I need to sort that out. Because it gives you minuses. Look, if you're peckish, you get less endurance. If you're thirsty, you get less AP, I think. La la la. What am I doing? Dropping meat. Here again. More Mirelurks. I think there's about 3 rounds of this thing, so. Again, kill the Mirelurks. Are Mirelurks carnivorous? Because I'm dropping Mirelurk meat in the water and Mirelurks are appearing to eat it. Do you know what? Whoa! Oh, okay. Yes, I forget you can go invisible. Ah! Come on, Skyler. Come on. Yes! And of course, now I heard you. Oh, nasty hunter, hang on. The head's all the way down there. Crabs are carnivorous, it makes sense. Yeah. They don't mind eating their own kind either. Mind you, I dropped soft shells and it didn't attract soft shells, it attracted different kinds of Mirelurks, so that, yeah, that makes sense. What am I doing now? This one. Head. Head. All the AP, go for it. I can hear. Oh. Ooh, you. Yeah, son of a crab. Whee! Come back here, I want your meat. Oh, and a chameleon disciples. Wrapped right on. Seriously, disciples are viable blood sample. We can sell that. I'm carrying too much. No, I can't be carrying too much. I'm gonna have to drop it. Essex, pick it up.
Yeah.
Grab that.
Right.
Thank you. And what? Drop more meat now. Let me just check my data because it just says kill the Mirelurks. Well, where? Oh, hello. That's where you were. I was looking for you. Trying to hide in the riverbed there.
Don't forget to check your ammo level.
Whee! Okay. Yeah, something indeed! Okay, now this, it's circle. This is where I need the big gun. Oh! Why else am I using Reba? Reba might help. I don't know how much. But first, before I do anything else, I need to get my health back up very quickly. Not with a stim pack. Yaogwai ribs. Oh no, I was hungry. Hang on. Okay, now I'm not hungry. Yeah, when you're hungry you don't get any of the benefits from the food, so beware. And vegetable soup, and I'm just like stuffing my face full of things. Energy resist isn't really useful. That's probably a good idea right now. It's going to make me thirsty though. Yeah. Full damage I don't need to worry about. Do you know what? I'll take a quantum. Yes. And let's try, I know I'm a bit close, but Reba does more damage against Mylurks and bugs. Does that include Mylurk Queenies? When it hits. Come on, she's a big target. Also a couple of grenades, for good measure. Can't see for the spray. She's going down, she's going down, she's going down, come on. One more shot should do it. She's down. Right, hatchlings. Take the grenades off, because too often do I throw a grenade when I don't mean to. I don't think I have any melee with this character. Or anything with a bayonet on it either. No, I don't. Deliverer will do. Yeah, it's just the hatchlings that... Lucky leather right leg. Well, very nice, but... Scrabble, stop carrying too much again there. Are there any annoying hatchlings? There you go. Being shadowed, well, not exactly, but... Good. Good. I'm carrying too much. Do you know some... Have I got some grilled radstag, please? That should help me out. I do have plenty. Oh, that's good. No, I'm not drinking that water. Dotty! Mission accomplished. Return. No, he's gone. She witnessed it and he went. I don't blame him actually. I think it's just return to Far Harbour. Return to Teddy Rite. Oh yes, Teddy in Far Harbour. And now there's no fast travel, annoyingly. So I have to return to... I should put a marker on that bed. Yeah, carry a little bit of the Mylurk meat. The hard one, Mylurk meat. Right. Got the stuff from you, fine. Map. Oh gosh. Yeah, I've got so much to explore of this island still. So I should put my marker here actually, because that has a bed on it. That's something to steer by. Also maybe sneak most of the way, because I need to save that progress.
Please don't lie.
Oh, who are you? More Mylurks. No, just leg it. I'm not fighting anymore. Essex, you better be following me. Do not engage. There's a swamp symbol there, I don't like that. Oh, hang on. Oh. Was that the... Yeah, trappers and all kinds. Oh no, it's... Oh, it's here! Yeah, we have ferals. It's
Target's gone.
it's tempting, kind of tempting to claim this place. It hasn't. There we go. Now it has. Right, now I've got it on the map. Let's just leave it. That's not the mission. Stay focused. Stay on the road. That's probably a good idea, actually, too. Eden Grove, where are you? Where's the road gone? Did it turn? Yeah, the road's gone. It's gone somewhere. I don't know. Oh, no, that's just rock. Ah, the road just vanished. Ah, trappers there. Not where we want to be either. Ah, maybe around here? We're close. Don't like this. Leg it. Leg it. There it is, there it is. Okay. Right, up on the screen is a bed. Honest, Gov. Not this screen. It's the other screen! Dang it! Someone over there. Ah! Two screen cinema. Yeah. We didn't make that. Was there a room? Didn't I unlock this? Well, there's no bed there, but ooh, there's a safe. Requires terminal, okay. Oh, actually bottle. Yes, bottle is good. Empty bottles in survival mode are very, very useful. Safe control.
I wonder what's in here.
Bullets! Yay! Bullets all way though. So we have to take that into account, which is why I'm not picking up the globe to go with it.
Come and take a look.
Oh, where are you? Are you in here? You are in here. Desk fan! You found me a desk fan! Yes! Let's get that desk fan emote. I collect desk fans. And a safe as well. Ooh, jackpot. I'll take as much as I can carry, but I must get to that. I must get to that sleeping bag.
Yes.
Right, yes, I'll take that. Yeah, you know what?
Hey,
Essex, you can grab that.
grab anything useful.
On it.
Good. Ooh, there's a quantum. That's mine. And a two Nuka-Colas. Okay, now I'm over encumbered. Oh, more Nuka-Colas. Well, that's even better, but it's too much stuff. So, thank you, Arcane. Stretching, stretching, stretching. I am stretching. Oh, shoulders are grunching. Okay, thank you for the stretch, Arcane. Alright, I'm good. So I need to offload a few things. So I can pick up random junk. You know, I'm just gonna get my Corsa to carry all this stuff for me. Actually, that too. I'm like, when did I pick that up? That must have been from the My Alert Queen. Somebody wasn't so lucky because it looks like they got swallowed by
Hey.
the My Alert Queen.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Don't sound so sarcastic about it. Is it just me or that tone of voice like, yeah, right?
See if there's anything there.
Yeah.
Take anything good.
Right.
He even says right after he says yeah.
That.
Yeah, right.
On it.
Seriously, Essex, we've got to work on your
Pick
personality.
that
mate.
up.
Yeah.
Take that.
Right.
And those as well. Don't
Grab
leave those
anything
behind.
useful.
On it.
Did you hear someone screaming? Yes, you did. I will show you why, Dragon, in a minute. Hang on a sec.
Check it out.
Right.
See if there's anything there.
It's
Take
a
anything
two-screen
Yeah.
drive-in cinema. Or movie theatre, however you say it. And that too. Don't leave that behind.
Grab that.
On it.
Are you really? Yes, finally. Okay. You can switch between which film is playing. So you can see the bright light from the projector there. And if we go, let me just make sure there's no. Oh, hello, hello, bye bye. There's a hermit crab. I'm not going to mess with that from here. Yeah, we're not going to mess with you from here. See, there's a film playing. Out of the mist and slime. Of a time before the history of man. Birthed from the deep of Earth's oldest oceans, was that? Comes an abomination science cannot comprehend. It's the night of the fisherman's revenge. To menace the earth. Haha. My other half's OC, Carl, and Attack, is the actor. It does look... it's... Yeah, it's brilliant. It's a brilliant 50s B-movie style thing. Love it. Right, we need to get to the other screen. I could switch... If I wanted to switch projectors, it's in that one there, but it's a cowboy film on the other screen anyway. Do you want to see it? Because I will... An idea for a point redeem? Replace one word with another, so instead of desk fan you have to say duck fan. That could be abused, I feel. It's an idea, but I don't think I will. So if I can sneak past, or run past this hermit crab again, because I don't want to tangle with the hermit. Ooh no. Krabby's watching the film. Mind you, if I change the film, he might wake up. Was it this one or... Oh, I can't remember now. Maybe I have to go upstairs and do it. I think I have to go upstairs and do it. Power issues are causing an inability to have both projectors working at once. Please look into it as soon as possible and advise. Oh, yes. Yes, I would have to ban rude words. I think I have to go up the tower. Hang on. It's like I know how tough those hermit crabs are. Right, through here, through here, through... There's radiation there. Right, if I go upstairs here, I think I can switch the other one on. Yes. Yes? Yes. Right. So then we've got the Fightin' Furies! Last stand at Fort McGee with Keith McKinney, Stanley Van Rob, and Angela Lucio. And Molly Ryder as Polecat Polly. The Fightin' Furies, last stand at Fort McGee. So you've got a cowboy film, or you've got a monster movie. Which one would you like to see? Thank you, Arcane. I shall try not to say the opposite of left. Or another word that means correct. Cowboys. Yeah, you like cowboys. There you go then. That's all we get though, it's just the credits with the the people there, but it's cool. It's very cool. Right, so I need to go up the screen that's playing at the moment. Yes. That's just a van. That's not a hermit. Let me just double, triple check. Yeah, we're fine. How cool is that though? I think because Skylar actually, she's not Nora. She's not the Nora character. She grew up post-war. Oh, did I? Did I just say that? No. Dragon, did I just say that banned word? I have to drink rad water. I have to drink rad water. Fine. I will, let me save it and then I will drink rad water because I think I just said it. If Arcane picked it up, I trust him. He's my brother. I'm parched from lack of water, therefore I must drink, but first of all I must sleep. So let's get that saved. No, my brother wouldn't lie. If I said it, I said it. I'm so unaware of... Obviously I've got a few words and Arcane is picking out exactly the ones that I say a lot. Knows me so well. Okay, I'll go and find a disgusting puddle and drink it. Ugh. There are many disgusting puddles. I'm just going to head back towards... See, there's water in the way anyway. I'm going to head back towards Far Harbour. Just before I walk down the stairs, I probably did. I trust you on that. I should... Here is some... Am I allowed to take a Radex first? Hello, fish. I'm going to fill my bottle with this dirty water as well. My one single bottle. Am I allowed to take a Radex first? Yes, Dragon claimed the forfeit. It's only fair, I think. You know. It is a good one, yeah. So can I take a Radex before I drink this dirty water as my forfeit? Yes or no? Not that I actually want to take a Radex because that's got other downsides to it as well. I can't remember if Radex makes you hungry or if it makes you more prone to infections. Neither's good. Radex first but not after. So no Radaway, but Radex. I think that's... I've understood you properly. If I've got any. I do. I have Radex. Here we go. Which makes me thirsty. So I'll take a good long drink out of this. Come on. Yeah, I'm really thirsty. I'm still parched. I've got to drink more dirty water. Still thirsty. Keep drinking it. I'm properly hydrated now. Oh, just one more with the fish poop in it. There you go. My forfeit's achieved. There's going to be anglers around there, aren't there? Damn. Dubious of that solitary one. Bleh. I've got that tune in my head now. Fort McGee. Slop natural. Delicious lake water. Now with added radiation and minerals and fish poop. Come on. Skylar's pretty good when it's nighttime, because I've got the night person perk. But it's just a little dark. I don't know if you guys can see that very well on your screens if I don't have my Pip-Boy light on. Hup, hup, hup. Jump, jump, jump. Come on, you can get up there. I'm going to put the light back on. It doesn't help a great deal, but it helps a little. Okay. Gonna have to go back to Longfellow's Island after this. It was black as a fly trapped in a jar of shadows. Well, that's no good. Oh, hello. Well, this is intriguing. Doesn't seem to be anybody home in this, what is apparently a motel. Was a motel. Is there anything useful we can have from here though? Let's have a look. Oh, there's a box. Tools! Are there tools? I'll be happy if there are tools. That's one thing Skylar has in common with Vincent. They both like tools. No tools but bottle caps. Well, bottle caps can buy tools. Soap. Oh yes. Wooden spoon, a teapot. They're all useful things. Just watching out for calls. Ooh, broken lamp. Which with the right tools you can make into things. Suitcase.
Nice.
A clean black suit. Well, that's very, very posh and a little bit depressing. So I don't think I'll take that. Pillow. Comfy pillow. Yes. We like our comfy pillows. I'm peckish. Okay. I better eat something then. What shall I have? Roasted Mirelurk meat is usually a good go-to. And you know, I think she deserves a new Coca-Cola. She has 11 of them. Ah, lovely. I've got to level up! When did I have that? Did I start with that? Have I had that level up flashing all this time? I've got to level up. All right, what are we going to do? So something appropriate. I like to pick my perks related to what I've just been doing. So something about radiation and water, possibly. I could get Aquagirl. I have total radiation resistance. That's actually a good thing. No, I'm not getting that. Not getting that. Don't want that. So don't worry about the rest of those. I could get more night person perk. What Fallout creature do I think is the most edible? You are asking a real life pescatarian. So as in I don't eat meat, but I will eat fish and seafood. Soupy mutants. Funny arcane. Well, Mirelurk is basically giant crab. So if you like seafood, yeah, crab. All the land animals are kind of mutated though, aren't they? Otherwise I'd probably say possibly Brahmin. I mean, because you can get a ribeye steak. I know Sprog would like that. Yeah, probably Mirelurk. Unless you're McCready, in which case don't let him eat seafood, because apparently, canonically, he has a bad reaction. He says something about being on the can for days afterwards, like for hours afterwards. Goulash. Ah ha ha. Oh, come on, I need to choose a perk. Steady aim. I don't really fire a lot without bats, to be honest. Gun bashing. I have been doing a little bit of gun bashing. I didn't take any alcohol, so I can't really choose the party girl. Animal friend, no. Not doing animal things with this one. That's very Lorelei, not. Steady aim, I need to hip fire more. Okay, any thoughts, Dragon? My companion didn't do a great deal. Ooh! Stimpaks and Radaway restore all lost health and radiation and work much more quickly. They still make you thirsty though. So medic's a thought, but steady aim is also a thought. Junk finder find more fans, and the Stimpak boost sounds useful. Ah, there's 3 different options. Well, that's Scrounger's ammunition. What was the junk finder one? Scrapper. That's gun nut. Was that's scrapper? Oh, I've got a full scrapper cut, so I can't take that one anyway. So Stimpak boost or right, I've got full rad resistant perk, but the lead belly I only have 1 in. Okay, so lead belly or steady aim. You want to help me choose? Somebody roll the dice. Do something. Chat, which perk shall I have? Lead belly or steady aim? Those are the 2 choices. I've narrowed it down. I've got 1 in steady aim so far, and I've got... You can actually roll a d4. Awesome! Actually, I know Arcana can as well, because he's got some... he's got some dice there as well. Do you want me to assign numbers to things? Let me assign numbers. Okay. Odds, it's steady aim. Evens, it's lead belly. Odd is lead, even is aim. Dungeon Dragon, I will go with your odd is lead, even is aim. Go for it. Go. Roll the dice. Dungeon Dragon Master. Oh, don't confuse me by reversing it now. The chat is always a little bit behind. Just roll it and tell me what it is. Because I get confused. Yeah, the chat being a few seconds behind. A 2. Right, was that aim or lead? Yeah, this chat delay is a nightmare. Oh, Arcane, you have a 1. Now you're both confusing me. Now I don't know which perk it is still, because we've got 2 different results, and like you were reversing. Just tell me the perk, guys. Thank you, Dragon. Ah. Aim or lead belly? Because you stole the forfeit. Thank you, Dragon. Alright, Arcane, which one is it? What did a 1 mean? We'll get there eventually. Just to let you know, folks, I've got about an hour, maybe a little bit over. Under Dungeons rules, it's Lead Belly is the winner. That's because I drank that dirty water. There you go. I have Lead Belly. Thank you. Right, we have achieved something together. Don't you just love that chat delay? Almost in real time. It's fine. Stim packs. Good, good. I think this is stairs to practically nowhere. Yep. Stairs for a roof where you can shoot things from. Up, down. Okay. Do. Where am I going now? Oh, let's check out the bus. Nothing. Nothing. That became far more difficult than it needed to be. Yes, but it made me laugh. Thank you for that. Hup, hoppity hop. Hoppity. Oh, look, it's the hotel. It's the Cliff Edge Hotel, which I'm certainly not doing right now. Map. Yes, that's fine. Going the right way. It's very, very mountainous, this place. It is actually based on a real location. Far Harbour in real life is Bar Harbour, and it's in Maine. I forget the name of the actual island. D&D is fun. Dragon, have you ever done live roleplay? Both Arcane and I have for many years. I've done it more than Arcane, but yeah, Bear Sheep and I. And we got Sprog into it before the lockdown. Had a whale of a time. There's a sleeping bag. I'm using it. I don't care if I'm practically there. I'm using it. Essex, what were you doing on my bed? You have? Nice. You've been DM 10 years. Nice. I now call myself a veteran live role player. As in, just to be very clear, LARPing, as in going out to a location, dressing up, and acting as your character. It's a lot of fun. Making costumes, making LARP weapons. But yeah, I've done it for over 25 years. Oh, you haven't done LARPing, but you absolutely would. Yes. It is a great deal of fun. In this country, our events are usually held on scout sites, for the most part, because it's a big area, big camping sites. Anyway, in fact, the last one we went to was held on a campsite that is related to a racing track, like car racing, Silverstone, actually. A huge event with like about 1,000 people plus. Put your gun down, Skyler. You're almost home now. You're good. You can turn your light off. That's it.
You're back.
Yeah, and if it was no Pearl, not now. If it was possible to do a post-apocalyptic looking LARP, like I would totally do a Fallout LARP, absolutely. But it's a lot easier to do a sort of pseudo-medieval kind of thing. Right, Teddy, we've done the captain's dance, mister. Oh, you're all here. Hi. Dottie's already got them organised. Hello.
Everyone, times are hard. But this here feast is proof that we can turn things around. Now I know mainlanders have been responsible for all manner of harm. But this one is special. This one did the captain's dance. It's true.
I saw it.
So in my book, she's not a mainlander anymore. She's one of us.
Mainlander.
These knuckleheads don't trust you now. Fuck them, right? I expect you more
Thank you,
talk.
Teddy.
Might even have some more work for you. Maybe hit
Okay.
a bitch at the last plane.
Thank you.
Thanks, Teddy.
You are the most peculiar main person I've ever had the occasion to meet. Take this. And, if you're inclined, socialize. It's your party after all.
The captain's hat. Well, I better wear it. I had better wear this hat. So, let's take off the helmet. Yay, we have optional stuff now. Which is going to lead me to my next question of which quest am I going to do? So, without the synth helmet, this is her lovely hair. Skyler does like to look good.
Dark day.
With the captain's hat.
Lost another patient.
Oh yeah. Oh dear, I'm sorry to hear that.
It never gets easy.
I'm sorry
Please
to hear
tell
that.
me you're feeling well at least.
A little radiation?
I need some help.
Came to the right place then.
Look.
Too much radiation. I feel sick.
Yeah, we've made you a feast. I'm not feeling so good because I'm a little irradiated. I'd like to enjoy this feast, but thank you, Doc.
Now, was there anything else bothering you?
No, Teddy, I'm fine. That's
Actually,
fine.
it's nothing.
What? Oh, you're leaving.
Well, no, I'm staying for the party. Let's
I saw
talk
the
to some
whole
people.
thing. The Queen.
Yeah,
Shit.
those are some mutton chops you got there, Dottie.
I saw the whole thing. The Queen. Shit.
Here's to you.
I think that's you
Welcome
said
to
that
my
before.
home. You need anything?
No, I may
You
be
have any
bartering.
medical supplies?
I can spare some things.
Since he was talking to me again, like okay. Well, I have caps. I can buy blood packs and antibiotics, which are not cheap, but I will buy them from him. Purified water. Do you know what? I actually will buy that. I can probably sell him a load of stuff as well. Question is, what shall I sell him? I think we're going to go over to Longfellow's after this. And do a little bit of building, because I think I need to just expand that little base a bit. And just chill out for a while. What can I sell you? Oh, those are pretty special. I'm not going to sell those. That's not actually worth a lot. I was hoping that was worth more, but no. Oh, a couple of medics. Yeah, I'll sell you 2 medics. I'm going to keep 2. I have an awful lot of Mirelurk meat. I've got 2 queen steaks already, maybe actually, because I've got 5 queen Mirelurk meat. I can sell those other ones because they're quite. I'll do 75 each. Nice. One psycho. I might actually sell. I don't like to use these too much. And I don't want to carry too many on me either. Because one makes you thirsty and one makes you susceptible to the in-game illnesses and things. Do you have trouble knowing what to sell? Am I just being really indecisive at the moment? I don't know. I try not to sell stim packs though. Not that he'll give me much for it. 28. And you're selling stim packs for 67? No! That's a markdown. Oh, I've got the Captain's Feast, which is plus 10% XP gain for 2 hours. Must remember to do that when I'm doing a serious quest. Right, what else have I got that I could sell you? You use a weightless junk mod. Oh, really? Oh well. Can you still do that in survival mode, though? You're too indecisive otherwise. Yeah. I don't know if there's any. Oh, I've got pre-war money. I can sell him, of course. Yeah, I'll take that. Anything else, or are we done? Right. There's some ammo that I don't need. Let's sell ammo that I don't need. You can have mods in survival. There's a patch that lets you get achievements. Oh, turn it on and off, which is... Oh, okay. PC, I assume. Yeah. You started in survival mode and had to turn it off because you kept starving to death when settlement building. No, no. You know when you... Well, in the vanilla mode anyway, if you turn off survival mode, you cannot go back to it. The first time I did Skyler as a character, because I've done all my current characters before, lost the saves, remade them. The first time I did her, I chickened out of survival mode partway through. But I said to myself, this time round, I was doing it from the beginning again. I said, I'm going to go on survival mode. I am not turning off survival mode on Skyler. Doesn't matter what I'm doing. Nuka World might be a nightmare. This is bad enough. But that was my thing. You know, this is the first character I streamed as well. So I decided, well, that's going to be my hook, for want of a better term. My reason for streaming is going to be survival mode all the way through. Right. I need to look what weapons I've got, and I need to remind myself which ammunition I don't need, because I can sell everything I don't need. Oh yeah, I was pretty devastated over Vincent, I have to say. But then again, when I realised that the second time round I could do what I hadn't actually done in the game, but only in the fanfiction, that I hadn't actually romanced MacReady, I'd gone to the just friends option. because that happened before I decided that they should be romanced in the story. So I got to do that in game, and I also got to go back to my fic, which I had started like 2/3 of the way through the gameplay, and I got to go back and write the sequel. So it's been a massive silver lining, to be honest. And it's been a lot of fun recreating the characters. I mean, even Lorelei, I've done a lot more with her this time. I didn't get this far, I don't think. I think I only had like County Crossing, and I don't think I got any further than that. But this time, oh, having said that, I'm not sure. No, I might have done more, because I'm sure I was going to say I'm sure I had the tribute chest, but now I'm even doubting that. No, I don't think I did have the tribute chest. I wanted it. But yeah, replaying the characters has been, yeah, good fun. I've corrected the timeline, that's right. Yes. And I've learned so much more in the meantime as well. I'll probably shout out to School Zone just about every episode. Guy on YouTube, Schooled with a K. Because I learnt so many building techniques from him and from other YouTubers such as Sardeliac and Wasteland Dovahkiin. Those are the three, but School Zone was always the main one that I learned things from. Really need to make him a Nightbot shout out command. I don't think he's on Twitch, but yeah, I could still drop a link. Yeah, so I've learned so much more, and I've been able to build so much more as well. Right, Skyler, focus. What do you need? You need 50s, shells, 44s, 10s, 2s and cells. Nothing with a 3. No 5, 5, 6s. So you don't need those, and you don't need those, and you don't need don't need the 45s, don't need the 5, 5, 6s. I have so many fusion cells, I could probably sell a bunch of those anyway. Let's do that and make up the caps. Was it about 4 shy of 100? So 96. Oh, hang on, they're worth double. Okay, let's go back again. Yeah. Spot on. Sorry for taking all your caps off you, but this is useful. It's good stuff. Thank you. Right. Hey, folks, you wanted
Captain's dance.
Yep.
Ooh.
Woo.
The captain's dance. Ooh.
Here's to you.
Thank you.
Hey there.
Here's to you.
Okay, you only get them to
Captain's
say things.
dance.
Are you just going to go,
Oh,
yay?
wow. Captain's
So the whole
dance.
thing. The queen. Shit.
Okay, I'm going to go over that. Hi, you have your back to the rest of everything okay?
Captain's dance. Wow.
Everybody's saying wow. Oh, woo.
Here's to you.
Okay, thank you. Right, so I have a bunch of other options now. I can help Small Bertha, help Mitch, help the Mariner, help Cassie Dalton. Basically these are all settlement acquisition, well, most of them are settlement acquisition quests. My feeling is that with this character I think I want to plough ahead with the main storyline a bit more, actually. Now I've got the friendship of these guys, it might help me more. Although, oh, I don't know, that because there's a point in the storyline where Far Harbour will either stand with you or against you, or maybe there's a neutral point as well. But having done the captain's dance, that's going to be favourable. So my question is, do I help anyone else? I mean, the kid, Small Bertha. It might be a good idea to help the kid and then carry on with the rest of the thing. So let's go and talk to Bertha. Where are you, Bertha? You were around. Hi, there you are.
Ma'am, I have to talk to you. I got 14 and a half caps. I want to hire you.
14 and a half caps. Okay.
All right. What's the job?
Harbormen don't belong on this dock. If we keep clinging here, we'll bleed out and die. To get better, to grow stronger, we need land. Echo Lake Lumber Mill has power lines that connect to the old wind farm. If you clear the land, Harbormen can wire up the condensers. Make it safe from the fog.
How do you know all this?
My father was a mechanic. A good one. Before the fog took him.
Oh.
You know, you're quite a remarkable girl.
If you say so. I just don't want this pair to kill what's left of my kin. I know the money's a joke. If my friends can resettle, I'm sure they'd do anything for you. And owe you big. Please. Help.
Yes. Yes, we'll help you. We'll help you. Let me just go back over to Longfellow's and then I'll get right on that. So don't talk to Bertha, she's crazy. Too late. So that's securing Echo Lake Lumber, which we passed anyway.
Bertha, she's crazy.
She's not crazy, she's a very intelligent young lady.
It must be 30 years. More since someone did the dance like you.
Yep. And how crazy am I? I'm crazy enough to swim over here. She's going to pay me up front 14 and a half caps. I know. Half the people in this game expected to do it for the exposure. Yes, well I liked her, you see. I thought, oh, I haven't built my steps up here yet. Like I'm going the usual way, thinking oh, I could just climb up there. Let's build some steps, because this is a useful, quick way to get on and off the island. Now, what am I going to use? I like the scaffolding. Can I just put an entire scaffold? I don't know. It's like that. Oh, actually, it did it there. I want to turn it around though, so I could actually climb up it. And it's a bit high. I can't see the top of it. Is this one? This is a bit smaller. That one would do the trick, I think, but maybe actually I think I want to use not the prefabs. Let's try this. We're going for a ramp, or a ramp with, yeah, a ramp with guidelines on it. A good plan. Because they merge very nicely into the scenery there. That's very useful. Yes. Yeah. All right. Let me just put a little railing up on that side there so I don't accidentally fall off while I'm going upstairs. Pop pop. Okay, here's my quick way up. Okay, you're not letting me. Oh, it's done a weird thing. Okay. There we go. Nope, there's rocks in the way. It's not letting me smoothly climb up, but never mind. Maybe I don't need that one actually. Maybe I just need to put a floor in, if it'll let me do that. Not really. That might be better. Up and over the rock. There we go. Yeah, that's smoother. That works. Whoop. Right. Get rid of that tree. Oh, yeah, there's some odd posts. So I haven't scrapped a lot here. I could do. With Vin's version of this island, I've tried to leave quite a few trees intact. I'm not sure Skyler will, though. Might use, because it's survival, it's more difficult to get the resources. Yeah, I mean, we can get rid of those. If it says it's a dead tree as well, hang on. That's a red pine tree, that's a red pine tree. If it's an old stump like that, tree, yeah, well, it's not really much of a tree, is it? Hello, Duke, you came! Good boy! You found your way here. You were sitting in the rock, but never mind! He's here, a little guard dog. You need a little guard doggy house, don't you? We have to build a guard doggy house. Oh, Longfellow, you need a cough drop, man. Your doggy needs a house. So I sent him here when I met Ericsson. What's his window decorations? There we go, doghouse. Where's the doghouse gonna go? Right here. Yeah, I'll leave your fish rack. But... oh, that floor is a bit... okay, maybe not quite there, because that's a bit wonky. Well, the dog wants to get to it. Can you not get to it, doggo? It's not coming up here. Alright, we'll move it. Alright, you want it on the floor? You want it on the ground floor? Oh, let me get me into my little house. I can't put it down, doggo, if you're going to be there. There we go. How's that? Is that better? Is that better, Duke? Not quite. Come on, Duke, sit in your house. Alright, that'll do, I think. He's just pacing around. So we have... cooking station, that would be a good idea. Ooh, do I have any empty bottles in here? I do have purified water, which is important for me to keep hold of. No. Alright. I might as well store the junk in here. Essex, where have you gone, mister? There you are.
Hey.
Give me all your stuff. Now then, you have got a ton of weapons that we can scrap. Pardon me, it's fast, but it is actually modded up to the hilt. Still doesn't do a great deal of damage though, but it's got a very fast fire rate, so I suppose it does do a great deal of damage in lots of separate shots, so I'll let him keep that, I think. I will put these away. Alright. Is that all you've got? Okay. A bit of flat ground. Hey, Longfellow. And let's dump these weapons on the floor. And things we can store as well, like the armour too. Captain's hat gives you 2 intelligence. And it increases your movement speed. That's pretty useful. It's not got a great deal of damage resist, but her damage resist is pretty good anyway. So I might keep this captain's hat on for a bit. See how it goes. Weapons, that's what I wanted. Right. I am occasionally checking my activity feed to see if there's any caps, channel cap spends. Feel free to just type poke in chat if you've done and I haven't noticed. So I don't feel that Skylar's got any reason to do a massive amount of building here yet. Especially since if you do build up a settlement, you have to really make it independent with survival mode. So if you start building a settlement, you've got to make sure it's got everything that everybody needs. Plenty of defense, plenty of food, plenty of water. So you don't have to keep going back to it. So I will go and claim Echo Lake, but I'm not going to claim any other settlements for now. What I do need here, maybe, is a provisioner to connect over to the mainland. Just the one, though. Just one person to help out. So I might just build the settler beacon and switch it on for a little bit. And switch it off again. Oh, hello! Guess who's joined us? You coming up? Hello, everybody! It's Dimity. Hello! Should we give you a meow bomb? Meow bomb to my stream again, my dear. There you go. Yay! 2 meow bombs. And 3, 4, 5 meow bombs. Yes, and she's opened the door. Let's just close that. Because our living room door opens and it gets into my line of sight. Fuss, oh, Matt sends fuss. We are having lovely ear rubs, thank you. And under the chin, that's quite nice. Where else? Oh, under the other chin. There you go. Is that nice? What do you say? What do you say? Is there purring? There's licking. Timothy says thank you. Other chin. Not other cheek. She's not got 2 chins. She's petite. I meant cheek, yeah. Settlement beacon. Not that I really want many people here. Oh, I can't even build it. I don't have circuitry and crystal. What? Oh. No, just the one chin, but I suspect you might have 2 tummies. One for cat food and one for people food. Hey, little Miss Cadger. So circuitry and crystal are things I need. Guess what? I've probably got them in the power armor station. Alright, how about power? I've done nothing with this place. Not really. Medium generator, that'll do me. Where am I going to put it? Somewhere different than usual. Over here. God, it looks foggy here, and it is actually kind of cold in real life as well. Yes, I'm going to put my generator right here. In fact, do I need two? No, don't make two. I only need one. Can I make can I make a water purifier thing? No, I can make one of those though. Alright, we'll make one of those. I'll have to do the wire trick. So we'll take this all the way down here. In the puddle? Nope. Yep, in the puddle. Looks a bit disgusting, that puddle, doesn't it, though? I mean, I can't get rid of the seaweed. No, let's put it in the actual sea. Right. Now am I going to be able to build a connector? Nope. I don't have copper. It's copper I need. Ooh, actually, can I build a Voltec connector? Oh, still don't have enough copper. Alright. Maybe if I had two people, one as a provisioner and one as a farmer, to look after the old fella. I think that would be reasonable. Oh, I've got not a great deal of food at all, actually. I do have a razor grain. Let's put that here. Don't have any potatoes. That hasn't produced anything because it's had nobody farming it. Right, yeah, I've got to go to the other place. I've got to go to Far Harbour again, pick up all my junk. But first, I'm going to sleep in my little shack. For... oh, just an hour will do. Okay. Tired from lack of... oh, fine. I'll sleep a proper 7 hours then. I'm going to be starving when I wake up. So I'll have to do some cooking. Right, I don't think I'm going to go and do Echo Lake Lumber. I'm just going to faff around here for a little while longer, because I have to stop early today anyway.
Good place to upgrade your weapon.
Not at the cooking station, it isn't a good place to upgrade my weapon. Oh, don't have any ingredients for soup, that's sad. My alert queen steaks I can make loads of. And grilled radstag. Always need that stuff. Ooh, what was that? Roasted Milo meat, of course. There we go! Sweet. Now, cook soft shell. No, we want cats, don't we? We want cats. So, let's not do that. I need to eat something. It's going to be my look. Properly fed now, good. And I can have a drink at the pump. Oh, now that's pretty, look. Sometimes this game is beautiful. when it's clear weather, dawn and dusk, you get some amazing views. Okay, we're gonna swim back to Far Harbour, but hup. Yep, we can go down here. And why didn't they just put a bridge across? No, well there's a sandbar over there, but then you have to go through where the raiders are. Here. Look. There was a graveyard that's sunk. I don't think there's anything there anymore, but yeah, there's this old graveyard. Talk about buried at sea. That must be a very old one though. But yeah, this is the quickest way back from the island to Far Harbour, is coming through this little crack here. No, not really. Not really back. So it's copper that I wanted. What have I got in here? I've probably got quite a lot of stuff in here. Look at that. Yes, I have. Is it worth lugging everything apart from the apparel? I think I'll keep this stuff here. The food. But I will take all the junk. I'm sure I'll find a lot more junk that I will be dumping in this place again eventually. But if I'm going to link it up with a provisioner, I need a decent junk in Longfellow's workshop, not this one. Those are saleable, so I'm going to leave those there. As is the pre-war money, so if I need to buy anything from the shops here, I've got things I can pay with. And I think it's a good idea to actually buy some extra copper as well. I think I had a little copper in that lot there, but I'm not sure. Right, I'm going to be over encumbered anyway, that doesn't matter. I can apparently swim whilst carrying loads of things. Yeah, take these because I can scrap them too. Oh, hey, just take all of it. I'm going to get more weapons. I'm going to get so many more weapons. So I'm not bothered about using the power armor just yet. Skyler will use power armor, but she actually prefers to go around without it. Right, the apparel I can leave. Actually, dirty water I will take, because that's good for soup. Anything I can plant? Melons I can plant. That'll do. Are these? No, I can't take those, but I can take that. I'm going to leave that there for show. I feel like I'm nicking the mariner's tools otherwise. Ooh, can I get stuff from here? Plasma cartridges, eh? An overdue book. I'll leave that there. Right. Brooks. Drag.
Lost my home when the fog rolled in.
Stranger, you
Hi.
need odds, ends,
Yep.
junk, or knickknacks. You've come to the right place.
Yep. He's got a desk fan over there. I know I'm over encumbered.
Let's see what you have.
Of course.
Right, let's have a look at shipments for a start. Wood, steel. Maybe a shipment of steel would be a good idea. And then I'm looking for copper, so I'm going to go to the top of the list and work my way down. Aluminium is tempting, actually. Things with screws on. Oh, yes, I'll even buy a bottle. Oh, you know what? Ceramic. I often forget that I need ceramic for things. I've got copper. I try not to buy desk fans. Dragon, you've made an offering to the tribute chest? Thank you. I'm gonna fire up my phone so I can have a look at the Discord. Let me try to do two things at once. Ah! Cool! Oh wow! That's a good one. Yeah, just scrunch up away from that stain. I like it. I like it. Thank you. Aww. Much appreciated. I look forward to seeing that when it's done, but no rush, okay? Honestly, just people making art and pit crews and stuff of my characters just absolutely blows me away. I am so grateful, and I'm glad that people are enjoying my OCs. Oh, yeah, I mean, she's tough. You know, she grew up in the wasteland. She's just basically a wasteland farmer's girl, essentially, or childry. But yeah. Yeah, so she's tough. She knows what it takes to survive. She knows that life can be really uncomfortable sometimes. But in the end it's worth it. So even when you have to sleep on a skanky mattress. Copper! Yes. I need all that copper. Ooh, microscopes are good for gears. They are a bit expensive, but I'm taking them all. Sealed wonder glue, I'm not going to pass that up. Concrete might be a good idea as well. Oh, shipment of copper. Well, yes then. Let's do that. She's not worried about spending money when it helps other people, because she's a Minuteman at heart, first and foremost. Yes, director of the Institute, but she inherited that. She's doing the best she can. Gears, yes. You know what? Even the cloth is probably worth it. Yeah, we'll get those. Definitely get that for aluminium. And maybe we'll leave it there for now. She's got a few caps left to her name, that's fine.
Fog. Dangerous.
There's no point in asking Essex to carry everything with him. Can I take this I can't even take the empty bottles. Really?
Deep
I was going to
fall.
make good use of those, but
Things out there.
no, they belong to the harbourmen. Fine.
The Lees sell guns. Over by the tourist shop.
But I fish myself up an honest to goodness sea bass, and I get nary
A lot of people only got the
Again, I
cruise
say,
on
what's a
the
Yorkshireman doing here?
Brooks is a mainlander too, and a Sith. Whatever that is.
Oh! Oh, so he doesn't hide that fact. Why had I not picked up on the fact that somebody mentioned that before? Right, let's just float all this stuff over to the island. I'm fine. I can swim. I've just made a float. I'm dragging all my stuff. Fill bottle, okay. As I swim, I can fill my empty bottles. There we go. Yes, I know, Skyler. It's a little bit ouchy. We're nearly there. Yeah, but we can't get Gauss rifle ammo here. We have to go back to the Commonwealth, and I can't do that right now. Come on, I'm gonna drag all this stuff over. Urgh. I don't know how you can still jump when you're carrying so much that your back is literally breaking. I know. I'm gonna have to use a stim pack if I'm not careful. I know that too. Is this deer ready? No, I've taken everything. Okay. Right, let's dump things in here. We can scrap at the workstation as well, actually. Okay, let's scrap all these weapons at the workbench rather than dropping. You're struggling through the airport with way too many art supplies. Yeah, I don't miss carrying around like a big A1 sized folder that barely fit under my arm. You know, the kind of portfolio that has to have a handle in the middle of it so you can just carry the thing. No. Scrap, yes. Flashbacks. Yeah. Also, where I went to art college, there was a really steep hill. A street, but it was very steep in this old city. Yeah, I had to struggle up and down there every day just to get to my classroom. That was fun. Yes, we'll get rid of that. Thank you. We want all the stuff. Has Skyler got maximum scrapper? I want to know that now. Exit station for a second. Have you got maximum scrapper, Skyler? Can't remember. What was it under? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh, that's good. Okay. Yeah, I thought I might have with this character. Be careful what I scrap. I know legendaries you can't scrap, thankfully. Ooh, lots and lots of copper. This should be good. Right, I really need to get that. Actually, let's pause in the proceedings for a minute. Let's just get that beacon up and running. I'm still carrying way too much. Yeah, let's just get this beacon up. I want it to be working. Calling out to people. Let's push it away a bit. Ugh. Actually, maybe on the rock. on the rock where I can get to it, and powered, lovely. Must remember to switch that off when we've got enough people. So the beds, I only have 2 beds right now. Alright, let's get out of here, let's go and scrap the rest of those weapons. And then sleep to save for a bit, and then hopefully that should be enough time for 1 or 2 people to turn up. Now. Ooh. Yes, I'm even scrapping the pretty darn good weapons because we want less weapons for the raiders to get hold of. You can never get rid of all the weapons in the game. I don't think there's a cap. I think they just respawn. Anyway. But in Skylar's mind, she's getting rid of those. Oh, a lever action rifle. Do I don't have any ammunition for it anyway. I will come across more. Possibly legendary ones as well. So, do I want to get rid of that? Should I maybe leave that weapon for, I mean, suppressed shotgun? Should I leave that weapon for one of the people who come and live here? Yeah, I might see if I can do anything else to that, actually modify it a little bit. I can. Actually quite a lot. A long recon scope on a... Really? Or night vision. If it's night vision, it's very dark around here. Well, that'll take a lot of stuff though. Maybe not. Maybe not if I'm just giving it to a settler. Let's not bother with the scope. Let's leave it. Leave it at that. Range is crap. Accurate. Gotta make 49. A medium scope sounds reasonable. What about medium night vision? Good. Let's do that one. Alright. Alright, I'll spend some of that important stuff. It's all XP anyway. So did I put a safe in here yet? No, I didn't. It's very dark. Still carrying too much. Just by carrying that one weapon I'm carrying too much? I don't know. So, containers. Well, I think I usually put a safe in here, but this time I think I'll just put some drawers. Yeah. Hang on, practicality. That's going to get in the way of the clamp there. Let's not do a large one. That one will do. What? Yeah, I know. Hang on a minute, Sky.
The world will be better off once the surface dwellers die out.
Now, that kind of attitude, X6. That's interesting. It was labelled only X6. Weird. That kind of attitude is going to get you in trouble with the harbourman and with me, because you're just rude. Just so rude. I know. Right. Stuff for the people who can live here. Just wondering why I'm weighed down quite so much as I am. I think I can put some aid in here as well, actually. And I've got all that junk which doesn't go into the workshop, it goes into my inventory. Got it. Oh, I can put those mods in there too. No wonder I'm weighed down. So there we go, that can go in there for the whichever settlers come along. And I can dump all that junk. I'm still carrying a lot, so let's get rid of some of this aid as well. Okay, I want to carry plenty of antibiotics on me, but it's good to have one in store. I think Longfellow would drink it if I put the bourbon in there. I think I want that on me, thank you. Dirty water I can store because I can always use it from here. Grilled radstag. Now, carrying 16 grilled radstag is a little counterproductive, so we're going to split that in half. So I can always come back and get some more. Excuse me. Oh no, I was going to say I thought I used that, but yes I did use it, but then I died and came back and didn't use it. Melons! We gotta put the watermelons in the workshop. Sorry, I got that from Sprog. Sprog is a teenager and basically speaks in memes now, apparently. It's quite hilarious, and it rubs off. You know, we end up with some very silly words and phrases in this house. Milo at Queen Steak, I do not need to carry 10. Also don't need to carry 10 Nuka-Cola on me. 3 is fine. It's contagious, yeah. She's a me major. Exactly, Arcane. Yep. Again, I think I'll put one of these for thing. Whiskey. Not putting the whiskey in the workshop. Ammunition I don't need to carry, that's a good idea. I mean, stuff I'm not using is saleable, but still ammunition weighs quite a lot. Alright, so maybe X6, maybe we don't need so much to go and get ammunition straight away. I mean, I've got 5 partial fusion cores for emergencies, that's better. I think we're good there. I think we're good. Right. Yes, let's sleep and save that. Because look, it's miserable and it's dark. Ugh, I haven't got a door in my house yet. It's fine. Yes, you can have a proper sleep, Skyler. Good old 7 hours. I can have a slorp. Ran out of peppermint tea. It is now also cold, so let's have some water. Lovely. Right. I am parched from lack of water. Well, Sal isn't parched. Sal has just had water. Skyler is parched. Good. See? Pretty again. Yay. Lovely. Oh, we have person. We have person. Hello, person. Hi, person. Yes, yes. I know. You're also in pretty much in rags. Hi, fella. You look like a kind of person. You also look like a farmer. So although I want a supply line, I think we better get you farming first. Oh, hi, you're already farming, but wow, 2 already. You look stop going totally green on me. You also look kind of farmerish. Let me go. Introduce yourself. Sorry. Yeah. Hi. Alright, we've got 2 people. I need that off already before we get a third. Although if we How many people did it say we have? It does say 3. I think that includes Longfellow though. Let's outfit this guy first. So what do I have in here? I have if I give him that stuff, he might be down to his underpants and wearing this. I'm going to give it to him anyway. Dang it, I really need... I did need to bring some clothes with me. X6, have you got anything on you? Stay put, mister.
Hey.
What do you...
What do we need? I think I need what you don't have. Nope, you don't have any extra. Okay. No, never mind. Well, never mind. We'll leave it at that. Alright, I'll take this weapon out of here again then.
Got a chill in my bones.
Give it to this guy.
Come out.
Yeah.
So many nights I'll sleep.
I never
Hey,
met
Mr.
someone that
Rags.
did the captain's dance before.
Well, now you have. Hey,
Just
fella.
looking to trade a little.
So, oh, you have road leathers. Thank goodness for that. I am relieved because this Radstag hide outfit I don't think takes... Well, we'll check, actually. I'll leave it on him. We'll give him this weapon. And he's going to need some ammunition for that too. Hang on that way. Shotgun shells. Right, actually, you think you only need to give them 1. I think the NPCs will get along just fine with magically reproducing shotgun shells. It's like, I'm giving you this. This is the kind of ammunition you need to go and buy. Alright? I can't afford much, but this is what fits the gun. Take that to the shop, go and buy yourself some. That's what I'm doing. Apparel. Right, we have this. This is all special stuff. Because I've got a very special job for you. You'll need to survive. So if I then put this on him, is that costume going to disappear? Yeah, I thought it would. Put your road leathers on. There you go. Now you're sorted. And can we equip you with this, please? Yes?
Hey.
Right. Now you can be my provisioner, okay? Cool. Yeah, I think you can handle the job. Hey, mister. Supply line. Right, where am I going to send supply line to? Cottage. Thingy cottage. Coastal cottage. There we go. Good, he's assigned and he's a farmer. I'm gonna need some beds so I can maybe build another. I'm gonna keep this one for Skyler. I think it's her private little hut, and it might get more decorations eventually. Whoops. Let's build another one over there. Actually, I might just... yeah, I'm just going to sleep to save, because after all that gear faffing about, just an hour. Let's get that in the bag. Right, and eat some food, and then very quickly I want to build a little shack with a couple of beds in it, and then I've really got to stop for today. All the roasted marlow. Do I need 2? I needed 2. I was very hungry. Okay. Right. Yeah. Here's a good spot. Get rid of these trees though. You know what else they'll need? They'll need defences, which we haven't done yet. A shack wall? Oh, it's a free wall! Yay! I have a free wall. Yeah, I could do a shack building instead of a... I was going to do barn, but I've done that with Vincent's. I've used barn pieces all over. I think Scrappy Shack is more the way to go at the moment. And there is so much wood here. And also apparently some radiation. Let's get the fallen tree. And the stump. Yeah, this is a bit too far away from the fog condensers. I think that's why it starts clicking. Alright, let's build some shacks. We've got prefabs we could use. They get pretty scrappy. I could just plonk a large shack down there, couldn't I? Then again, I like making my own. So let's do... Ooh. Maybe we need a foundation first, actually. Yeah. Let's get a foundation down. Oh, that goes right down to the beach there. Can I group select you? Are you gonna let me... Oh, actually, oh, that's good. That's good. Now, have you gone down into the floor quite a bit there? Oh, actually, that's gone down very far. Maybe not that much. Yeah, it's more like it. Let's scrap this. We've got a bit of a pier thing going on here, I think. Oh, better than that is this. I might... oh no, actually that's not bad. I was going to say I might need to do some jiggery pokery to get these looking like they're actually supported by something. But that'll do the trick. That's nailed into there. Maybe I could just slide that underneath. That would be better. No, I can't. It won't let me go under. No, it won't let me overlap it. No, that'll have to stay like that. It's fine. Oh, alright. You want to go there? Fine. That now needs stairs up to there, which doesn't work like that. That almost worked. Ah, get up there. No, the other way around. No, not there. Yes. Oh, stay there. Thank you. There's hardly anywhere to climb. Oh, and it's kind of wonky as well. I sort of like that though. It's a little bit wonky. Quite a lot wonky. Wonky is good. Let's put another one out the end here. I could get that kind of right out into the sea, in fact. Although I think that's probably not touching the ground quite. Ooh, it's like ish, sort of, not quite, and sort of. Can I maybe sink those down? It's going to grab the whole thing, isn't it? It's gonna say no. No, it doesn't want to. Okay, fine. I'll leave it. It looks about right. So now if I use some prefabs with this, what happens? Oh, these are very scrappy, some of these. All very boxy. Do we not have a corner one? That is the corner one. Okay. The holes are windows. That's, yes, they're windows for light and air to get through. That's what they are. Ooh, I have an idea. I wasn't going to use any barn bits, but I think I actually will. I'll do a mix. That's what I'll do. Let's carry on with a few of these prefabs. Maybe actually these ones, because I rather like those. Yeah, that looks weird there. Okay, maybe not. I do want one of those at the end here though. Two. I'm going to need to have a short wall in there as well. Actually, but I do that way around. Quick exit. To the this is. I don't have time to do more than that. Let's just stick these beds in though. We're going to give them nice beds because Skyler can. It's a little bit radioactive here. I mean, it's less than one rad there, but it's still clicking. And it's not clicking. Alright. 4 beds, 5 beds. 5 beds is plenty. Let's go to the barn bits and see if I can put some barn bits around here somewhere. Can I attach them to these? Right, I might have to take things away to do that. But, well, I didn't mean to put it there. Thank you. Green. It's a barn bit attached. I should be able to put other barn bits on too. So if I do like a door, they can be like little hotel. I need to do walls in between. or something in between, but that can be like a little hotel area there. Yeah, you see, I want walls in here. Maybe I can do that with... I'll find the flat ones of these, they should fit. Didn't say you get any privacy. Okay, they go in... They're not clipping. They're not snapping, rather. Not clipping, snapping. Get the right word. Nope. Bed. Move the bed. Yeah, build order is at play here. Well, it will go green for me. So that'll do. As long as I just get a wall across each one. That white floorboard there is probably a good marker of where to put these things. And that bed is a little bit too... Try that again. Yeah. Separate little bedrooms. Yes, I quite like that. That could be the door there. The door in, and then I'm just going to put solid ones all the way around here, I think. Oh, a door here, so this will be a pier-like structure, I think. That could be very knackered. Hang on. Let's do that there for a second, because it doesn't want to match. Yeah, I'm good for a second. I'm tired and I'm thirsty, and I think my controller is tired. Because it's not. There we go. Right, let's eat some food, and I need to go and drink some pump, really.
Listen to your counting. We've got radiation.
Yeah, I know. I've built the bunkhouse with this radiation. That might not have been such a great idea. I could probably move the whole thing.
I don't know what's more so, my back or my feet.
Where am I looking? I'm looking for the pump. There it is. She's tired again. I'm just gonna switch off.
Damn. Can't remember if I had my bath this week.
How many people have I got before I switch this off? I've got... Still got 3 people. Yes, this is fine for now. 3 people is fine. What we do want is a few turrets. We've got a guard dog, that's good. Before I get carried away building bunk houses on radioactive land. Oh, can I sit it on the corner? Thank you. Yes, there. One on the privy. No? Well, I can't put my turret on the privy. That's a shame. Hmm. Yeah, over here is a good spot as well. You get creatures coming through, so let's make sure this is rather well defended. I love these turrets, you can just slap them up really quick. That looks like a good place for a turret. Or two. So I don't mind spending resources on having plenty of turrets around this place, because I know for a fact that it does get attacked quite severely. So am I going to leave that bunkhouse in that zone? It's not really very clever, is it? I don't know if I can pick up the entire thing now I've put it down there. You see it's red, and I don't know if I'll be able to put it down anywhere that it'll turn green. I think there might be just too much stuff there now. No, let's leave it alone. Ghouls! This is a lovely place for you to come and work. It's got that little tickly buzz that you like so much. I'm not sure about that. I don't know if it'll affect their happiness. I mean, some places there's rads and other places... Like, if there's rads here, can I sleep? I can't sleep while taking radiation damage. That's the problem! No, that's a big problem, actually. So, alright. Let's just do that. See if I can carry... I might have to put the beds away, actually. Let's go put the beds away for a second. If it'll let me pick this up and shift it. There we go, that's green. Okay. Still radiation. How about here? Is this any better? This is better, actually. Yeah, let's just store that one. Alright, alright. I'll move you all over here. How is that? We're not getting clicks. We're a bit close to that, but that's fine. There's a fog condenser right there. That's actually much better. So I put away, what did I put away? A foundation. Hello. No, it wasn't barn foundation, was it? It was a shack foundation. It was that one. Right, that's actually a little too low. I have to raise this all a smidgen. Just a smidgen. Well, it popped up. Okay, well if you're happy there, I'm happy too. Hang on, let's fill in the middle bit later. Let's get this other half of it. If I stand here, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to see what I'm doing. Right, I was kind of standing about here. Will it let me put this down here? Or is it a bad view? It's just a bad view. I think I might need to break it up even more, actually. Let's take this one out. In fact, I'm just going to leave that platform there for now. And let's try doing it from this end. Okay. Pick your building sites with caution. Right, I'm going to plonk it down so I can reposition myself over here, and hopefully it won't pick up the whole thing, although it might do. Oh, I might just do it one by one actually. Yeah, let's do it like this. This is going to be easier, hopefully. Why aren't you going down? Oh, come on, please. Just there you go. Thank you. Just you snap to that one. Alright, I'll put you down first and then we try. There we go. So snap it back together. Right. I have to finish. Gotta go and have some physiotherapy on my knees today. Let's just get these pieces down and slap the beds back in, and then I can save it and we can worry about finishing this off next time. At least we'll have got some nice building to start off with for Skylar's next session. So from Sunday it's going to be every Sunday in May is going to be a special event. This coming Sunday is going to be in the same time slot, so starting around about 10-ish. I'm always very ish on a Sunday. However, the Sunday and the following Sundays in May after that, we are going to be starting at 2 PM UK time. Because it won't just be me, I'm going to be playing with some friends. And we're going to be doing it all for charity. But the rest of my stream schedule is going to stay as it is at the moment. So Monday, Horizon Forbidden West. Tuesday, Overboss Law. Wednesday, Vincent. Thursday, Skylar. And all starting at 9:30 in the morning. But the charity drive is running all the way through May because it's going to be EDS Awareness Month. Hence, if you can see it, if you're watching on PC and not on mobile, my new frame, which does have EDS UK, Ehlers Danlos Support UK symbol in the corner. And they've got a special gaming / streaming charity drive thing they call Zebra Masters. So, hey, I'm going to be a Zebra Master. There will be new chat commands and things that you can, channel cap spends I'm going to try and put in so that you can ask me about the condition, and just basically I'll be raising awareness as well as hopefully raising money for the charity because they've helped me out a lot. Right, Skylar, go to sleep. Try out one of these lovely beds. Okay, we need another wall there. I'll get to that next session. Thank you very, very much for joining me. Thank you for your company and helping me choose things and just generally being awesome. I'm really cold, right? I'm going to get a cup of tea and some lunch. And Skylar, say bye. Oh, and it's miserable again. Bye for now. Lovely. Failed. Help defend Red Rocket Truck Stop. I'm not in the Commonwealth. I'll go and fix it later. Thanks, guys. Oh, let's see if we can raid anybody before I go. There is nobody online at the moment, but I will check again next time. Alright, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now.